What it do, foodies? Welcome back. You're in Kay's Kitchen if you did not know that already. So welcome back, my foodies. It's always a pleasure to do what I love doing in front of you guys each and every week. So today, I'm super stoked as usual. I will be making broccoli and cheese casserole. Yes, broccoli and cheese casserole. So the holidays are right around the corner. And I'm like, let's crack out some of these side dishes to go with that turkey and that ham. Yes, ma'am. Right? Welcome to Kay's Kitchen. So the choice I'm doing this week is broccoli and cheese casserole. So what I have here with me right now is some beautiful broccoli. I'm gonna cut those up into some bite-sized pieces, guys. And then from there, I'm gonna put them inside my hot water. I got some hot water boiling back there on my stove. Put a little salt in there for a little flavoring. And then I'll take it out, drain it, and put everything together. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the bottom of this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut these into some little pieces, all right? Now, let me go ahead and share with y'all, right? This broccoli and cheese casserole dish, I got this recipe particularly from, she was my NCO, which is non-commissioned officer, is what NCO stands for, when I was in the military, so I was in the Army, and she invited me and some other soldiers over for a Thanksgiving dinner one year, because you know, we were away from family and everything like that, so that was very, very nice of her to begin with, right? And that was the first time that I ever had broccoli and cheese casserole, because if you all have been with me since the beginning, you know that I am Jamaican, and I grew up in a predominant Jamaican household, and so things like this I did not have, and I did not know anything about it. Like, if it wasn't something that was served at school, separate from my household, I didn't know anything about it, right? So this right here, being my first time ever having it, I fell in love with it. It was very tasty, it was flavorful to me, and I just love cheese. So there it is, all right? So cutting these jokers up in some bite-sized pieces here, and that was just one broccoli head, but I want more because I like mine to have a good amount of broccoli in there, okay? Foodies, I'm done cutting up my broccoli into some bite-sized pieces. Next, I'm gonna add them to some boiling hot water with some salt. I'm gonna put them in the boiling water for approximately about 5 minutes, right? That thing back there bubbling, it's like, bring the broccoli to me. So about 5 minutes, I'm gonna let him go, drain him off, and I'll be back here to put everything together. Foodies, this broccoli is so beautiful. I cooked it for only 5 minutes with some salt in that water. As soon as it was 5 minutes was over with, I drained it, and it's nice and al dente. It's soft when you bite into it, but it's not breaking apart. See, it's not just breaking apart. All right, so to this, guys, I'm gonna start out with one can of cream of mushroom, all right? And don't do like I did and got fat-free by accident, but if you like fat-free, go ahead and get your fat-free, all right? So that's my cream of mushroom I'm putting in there. Let me stir him around. And right now, guys, it may look like it's not incorporating, but it will. It's gonna go in the oven, okay? So right now, I'm just moving him around, but he's gonna get incorporated and bubbly and all that beauty, right? And this broccoli is still warm, so it's helping out. All right, before I go ahead and add in my cheese, before I add that in, I want to go ahead and just add in me some garlic powder, just a little slither of that over here. Y'all know I love garlic, so more than a slither from my household. But some garlic powder like that, that's to your taste, how much you like in there. And I already had salted my water with the broccoli, so I don't need to add any more salt. But if you want to add some more salt, go right ahead. And then I have some cayenne pepper, like that. Once again, to your family's taste. And then I'm just gonna give them a little toss like this. All right. And this was two head of broccoli, as you see, that I had in here. It's happening. All right, to that I'm gonna add some Velveeta cheese, just some chunks. I'm gonna mix them around and all that, incorporate them in, because once again, guys, remember it's going in the oven, so it's gonna bake. So even though the cheese is just sitting here like that, I'm gonna stir them around. I'm gonna add some more cheese to them. It's gonna be fine. All right, it's gonna be nice and lovely. Oops, cheese over here. If I find me a little open spot, pop, put them in there. Pop, pop. Broccoli and cheese casserole, so I want so that's about 6 ounces of cheese right there that I added to it, all right? So that was one can of cream of mushroom, right? And then about 6 ounces of cheese that I added to that so far, along with the garlic powder that you saw and the cayenne pepper, all right? So now to this, what I'm about to do is I have some crackers and some butter that I'm gonna mix together because they're gonna be my topping on top of my broccoli casserole here. All right, so what I did was I got some Ritz crackers and I crushed those up, but some of them I kind of left them at nice, decent pieces size like this. I wanted to. No, not because I wanted to. It's because I just like a little body to mine, right? So to this right here, I have about 3 tablespoons of butter is right here, right? And I melted it in the microwave. So let's get into it. Once it's incorporated like that, then I'm just gonna go ahead and top them on top of my casserole like that. Oven is ready, baby. She's ready. All right, y'all. So ahead and add just little slithers of butter just around it. Just like that. Then we're gonna go ahead and add them in the oven for 350, temperature 350 for about 30 minutes, all right? Then we'll come back and check out this finished product. Please, I had a ball making this. Like I said, it is one of my most favorite side dishes for the holidays. And I gotta give a special shout out and thank you to Jackie Beach. She was my NCO I was talking about in the beginning that invited us troops over for Thanksgiving when we couldn't make it back to our families for the holidays. And she introduced this dish to me. And I am so grateful for all these years. It's been what, like maybe 14 years ago or 13 years ago. And I still remember it, and it's one of my holiday favorites. So foodies, I want you guys to please try this dish. It was super simple. You could do this in the kitchen with the kids. I know they'll have a ball cutting up those cheese to put in there, or crushing up the crackers with their little hands. You can make this a family gathering meal making. So thanks again, foodies, for tuning in, watching your girl Kay in the kitchen doing what I love. I want you guys to like it. Hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. Leave me a nice little comment down there. Let me know when you try this out, if it was as good as I said it was. And hit the notification bell so the next time I post a video, you will be notified. All right? So y'all take care of each other and yourselves, and y'all have a beautiful and fabulous week. All right?